Players of all time, but did you know that Cal Ripken Jr., this guy, is also an accomplished author? His third book now comes out, Wild Pitch, and you're going to be doing some signings today. Thanks for the time this morning.
Well, you're quite welcome.
Talk to me about
it's always fun.
Okay, they all have baseball themes. This is about a pitcher, Robbie Hammond. What happened?
Well, I mean, it's the kid that loses his confidence because he accidentally hits another kid right in the head. And it's the story is, how do you bring him back? I mean, what's the coach's roles? What's the parents' roles? Even what are the teammates' roles? And I think a new friend actually brings them all the way back from it. But kids deal with all kinds of issues, and these series are a wonderful way to deal with some of the social issues in a fun way.
It seems like with all of these, each of the players you focus on, you've got Wild Pitch, you've got Hothead, and you've got Supersized Slugger. Each of them have something that is a little bit out of the norm, and they have to overcome that. But if I understand correctly, in this book, isn't the coach also his dad?
Yep, we go back in time on this book. Before Coach Hammond actually is a really good coach, this is when he's trying to figure out how to be a good coach. And his own son goes through an issue. So there's a parenting issue in it. There's a new coaching issue. All the books have a really wonderful theme, and I think some of it is what I pulled from my own life. I mean, Hothead was certainly me trying to control my temper. You know, Supersized Slugger necessarily wasn't me, but there was a bullying issue in there that I felt really good. And this book right here is your confidence level as big leaguers go like this. And as kids, they just kind of crash. They go all the way up to the top, and then they just crash real quickly. So we all need ways to handle confidence issues and how to deal with kids.
This is your third book coming out now. Obviously, they're being received well. What are the kids telling you?
Well, I think right now is we were able to hit the bestseller list in the first two, but I think now we're in a series right now where we go up against Harry Potter and some of the other ones that might make it difficult to actually get in there. But we just signed another 3 book deal, so now we're going to have 6 of these in the making. So now we got to figure out the other concepts as we go. All
right, some of the things we're looking at right now are you at some of the book signings. You've got one coming up tonight and a few on down the road. What's coming up here tonight?
Well, I enjoy the process. I guess we're out in Bel Air. Is that right? Yeah. And I love being out there promoting it. Kind of gets you back in the public. You see a couple of kids that come out. It's always a very festive occasion, very family oriented, and you get a chance to interact and sign a few books. So we sell quite a few books that way, but the great part about it is just interacting with the people.
There it is right there, Barnes & Noble Marketplace Drive in Bel Air tonight at 5 o'clock. Cal, you talk about getting out there and seeing the fans, being with the fans. You've never been a player who has shied away from that responsibility. Is that something you'd like to see more major leaguers take a leading role in?
You know, each person's different, but once you see the kid's face light up, just like you saw in that, why wouldn't you want to do that? And certainly baseball is a game that can be played without anybody in the stands, but would be pretty boring. So it was my way just to connect to the people in the stands and to communicate with the kids. So I would say, hey, give it a try, see the look on the face of a kid, and once you do that, you're going to want to do that over and over again.
And as you know, all of the Orioles right now going on through spring training in Sarasota. Some good reports coming out of there as the team's moving along. I'm sure you're hearing good news too. You're going to be there in 2 days, right?
Yeah, I think we're running through spring training. It's a new idea with the book tour, maybe in stadiums as well. So I'll be in Sarasota. It's always a great time of the year. You get out of the cold weather. That's one thing I do miss about playing baseball is we could leave in February and go to the warm weather. But the Orioles coming off a great season. They got a lot of depth in their starting staff. They got some choices to make and who is the top 5. But I suspect they'll be good again this year.
All right, continued success to you, sir. Cal Ripken. He is baseball's Iron Man with us this morning on Good Morning Maryland. Coming up today.